Hi, I'm Martha Sorahan, Conneauyt YouTube volunteer, bringing you Conneauyt's hometown happenings for the week starting July 22nd, 2026. The week of July 13th will be remembered for its smoky and smelly days after winds pushed heavy smoke from Canadian wildfires south into the northeastern U.S., reducing air quality and even forcing the white turkey to close because of the health hazard. This week has brought much needed rain and cooler temperatures. Conneaut Area City Schools has a new treasurer. Robin McKee replaces 10-year treasurer Jackie Miranda, who will serve as fiscal officer for the school district until she officially retires December 31st. Miranda will take on those new duties starting August 1st when McKee's contract goes into effect. McKee, who has been overseeing student data as Conneaut's EMIS coordinator, said she was encouraged by Miranda to get her school treasurer's license. She said she loves the school district and its community support. School board members praised Miranda at the school board meeting for a job well done. In other school board news from its July 15th meeting, Conneaut Superintendent Lori Riley reported that this past year has been the most challenging in her 10 years with the district. The board also accepted a donation from the Riccardi family for upgrades at the Spark Complex, where new turf is in place and ready for football. The school board also made clear that a Ravenwood Health employee who was working as a counselor at Lakeshore Primary School left of her own volition for personal reasons. Rumors that she had been banned from the school were false. Ravenwood Health will select her replacement. The Conneaut School Board will meet 10 a.m. August 19th at Conneaut High School Library. Conneaut was the site of an organized protest against data centers from noon to 1 p.m. Saturday, July 18th, as part of a national day of protest against data centers. A group of about 24 was organized via Conneaut Community Chat. It met and then walked about a third of a mile from Broad and Jackson Streets to the front of City Hall. A few others joined the group there due to the hot temperatures last Saturday. Organizers said some drivers honked as they passed by. The message was the same as that heard in council chambers over recent months, and yes, Joel Specht was present at that march. Conneaut City Council had a much-needed week off after 2 hours of its 3-hour meeting on July 13th were filled by public comment, mostly opposition, regarding any data center in Conneaut. There are no definite plans in place for a data center at this time. Council moved to a second reading an ordinance to enact a 1-year moratorium against data centers. That reading will take place, the second reading that is, will take place at Council's 6 p.m. meeting on July 27th. Among those speaking against data centers on July 13th was a Chagrin Valley resident who has worked on data center construction statewide and who advised the city to get everything in writing from any company proposing a data center, including number of jobs, taxes, and what share of the profits the community will receive. He said a data center requires more electricity than that of a Cleveland steel mill. He said if companies demanding promises in writing walk away, you save the community, he said, and if they stay, that's good too. Another speaker suggested putting the measure on the ballot to lift it off council's shoulders, while another pointed out the effect of a data center on White Turkey, JT's Bagels, the Japanese restaurant, and other East Side businesses. Patrick Turner of Hatches Corners Road said council has the power to do what's right, and the city needs complete information to make a decision, which he said so far it does not have. Council President Terry Moisio responded that if it's on Facebook, it's misinformation and AI. Mike Bambarger, on the other hand, said residents should trust city leadership and that taking 12 months with a moratorium could cost the city's tax base. Every day we procrastinate, we miss an opportunity, he said. put down the swords, pick up a pen, and legislate. In other council news, Councilman Chris Castrilla said that the city will not be filling the Conneaut Access Television's coordinator's position, which has been vacant since January. And since City Manager Nick Sanford no longer has the time to post programs to the YouTube channel, Bob Lebzelter may be taking on that duty as a volunteer. Castrilla said YouTube City Council meeting viewership is up considerably, and that's good news considering the goal was to move to YouTube for more transparency and increased viewership of city meetings. He thanked channel volunteers for their hard work, many hours of hard work, producing programs each month. And it wasn't speed cameras, but speed bumps that Councilman Oki Emery suggested be put on Chestnut Street near Lakeshore Primary School, where he says drivers come around the curve at high rates of speed. City Manager Nick Sanford responded that it was not out of the realm of possibility. The city is also taking advantage of federal opportunity zoning by applying for funds for those areas in the city, such as the Estatic property, as well as 90 and 7, with a proposed expansion of Truck World and a possible hotel. Council passed an ordinance adding regulations to golf carts regarding conduct of passengers, drivers, and more. Golf carts are legal in Conneaut as long as they pass inspection, stay on streets with a maximum speed limit of 25 miles per hour, and have licensed drivers behind the wheel. Council will meet at 6 p.m. Monday, July 27th in Council Chambers. At the Conneaut Visitors Bureau annual meeting on July 20th at Township Park, the Conneaut Arts Center and Conneaut Hospital Thrift Shop received awards for 50 years of serving the community. Spotlight awards went to Sparky's Place and Spencer Farms, respectively. In school news, the Spark in the Dark 5K fundraiser is coming to the stadium on Saturday, July 25th. The sign-up deadline is Friday, July 24th. Entry fee is $25. On race day, it goes up to $30. Following the run, the Conneaut High School Band will perform under the lights at 9 p.m. You may register on its Facebook page. Conneaut Summer Recess Program's final day will be on Thursday, July 30th. Until then, it offers organized recreation, weekdays 8:30 to 11:30 a.m., followed by free lunch at 11:30 a.m. At Lakeshore Primary School. It's for kids entering 3rd through 8th grades. Free lunch is also served to Ohioans 18 and under at the Conneaut Human Resources Center, 327 Mill Street, at 11:30 a.m. weekdays through mid-August. In theater news, Arlene's Broadway on Buffalo at 236 Buffalo Street continues the family musical, The Little Mermaid, 7:30 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays, July 24th, 25th, 31st, and August 1st, with 2 p.m. matinees on July 26th and August 2nd. General admission tickets may be purchased at the door. The Ashtabula Arts Center 2026 Outdoor Straw Hat Theater opens Wizard of Oz Youth Edition at 7:30 p.m. July 31st. That show will run 2 weekends. In county news, Apex Clean Energy presented a program on wind farm development in the township. The company has been making presentations throughout Ashtabula County townships about what a wind farm could look like and who could benefit. It is up to township trustees to allow or not allow wind or solar on township properties and to set restrictions on small wind farms. Ashtabula County Commissioners will decide what areas will accommodate wind farms producing higher megawatts, according to Ohio House Bill 52. Commissioners have asked Ashtabula County Township trustees to pass resolutions about wind and solar by September 1st. The county will then create a map showing where such projects will be allowed. And former Conneaut and Edgewood High School baseball coach Bill Lips has been promoted from assistant coach to head baseball coach at St. John's School in Ashtabula. Conneaut Public Library is accepting reservations for 30-minute time slots for teams of 3 or more to see if they can escape from its Toy Story escape room, July 27th through August 1st. The escape room is free, but reservations are required. A special make-and-take Mexican craft, papel picado, which involves cutting designs into colorful sheets of tissue paper, is offered at the library on a drop-in basis during regular hours, July 27th through August 1st. The Brown Baggers Book Club will meet from noon to 1 p.m. Tuesday, July 28th, to discuss The River Knows Your Name by Kelly Muschin. And Conneaut Public Library is raffling 3 baskets on Monday, August 3rd. Their themes are villains, Mickey and Minnie, Stitch, and Moana. Raffle tickets are $5 each or 3 for $10 and may be purchased at the library. And Conneaut Public Library's bookmark design contest continues. Yours could be voted the winner by the public in early August. Winning artists in several age categories will receive $25 gift cards, and their bookmarks will be printed and distributed at the library. Kingsville Public Library offers art adventures for kids in grades 4 to 12 from 3 to 4 p.m. Wednesday, July 29th. It also invites patrons to create a design for a rock for the library's new rock garden. You can check that out outside the library. Conneaut Art Center presents free outdoor summer concert series at 6 p.m. Sunday, July 26th with the classic rock band Cool Change. Bring a blanket or lawn chair. Concessions are available. On August 9th, the concert is Classic Cats with rock and oldies. There is no concert on August 2nd due to the Lake Erie Monster Festival on August 1st. This outdoor festival from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. will bring food trucks, entertainment, crafts, raffles, face painting, inflatables, vendors, and a visit from a mermaid and a pirate. The Conneaut Art Center also offers free craft stations for all ages, Thursdays, July 23rd and 30th from 10 a.m. to noon at Township Park's Lower Pavilion. In other events, Lake Point Health and Rehabilitation Center at 22 Parish Road is sponsoring a Ride Around the Lake. Starting at 7 p.m. Thursday, July 23rd, it says that its residents love motorcycles. Refreshments will follow and everyone is welcome. Kelloggsville United Methodist Church on North Monroe Center Road is having a Meet Your Neighbors picnic noon to 5 p.m. July 25th with vendors, a 50-50 raffle, Chinese auction, music, and food by donation. The sponsor is Kelloggsville Heritage Society. Sandbar Suds Harbor Night Lights. Next free live concert is 7:30 to 10:30 p.m. Saturday, July 25th, featuring Thunder Creek Band and food truck Dogo. This is held at Marine Memorial Park on Day Street. Conneaut Farmers Market is open Saturdays 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Moose Club parking lot at Broad Street and Park Avenue with local produce, baked goods, and handmade crafts. Robert Ramey of Conneaut is starting a non-denominational Conneaut Community Bible Study. The first Bible study will be held 6 to 7 p.m. Saturday, August 1st at Township Park. All are welcome, he says, churchgoers and non-churchgoers alike. And the city will repeat the successful Night Out on Tuesday, August 4th from 5 to 9 p.m. on Main Street in front of City Hall. This recognizes first responders. This is a nationwide program being sponsored locally by the Conneaut High School National Honor Society. Good Shepherd Lutheran Church, Grove Street at Lake Road, is selling smash burgers and fries 5:30 to 7 p.m. Mondays throughout July. Bingo is 6 p.m. Tuesdays at the Conneaut Human Resources Center on Mill Street. The Lighthouse Cruisers weekly cruise-ins are held 5 to 8 p.m. Thursdays at Township Park. And this week's last but not least, Hernandez Pizza is now open at 198 Park Avenue. Business is going well, said owner Shauna Peer. It opens at 11 a.m. daily and at noon Sunday. It closes at 9 p.m. Sunday, 10 p.m. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, 11 p.m. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. That's it this week from Ohio's Sharpest Corner. Until next week, this is YouTube Television in Conneaut. Volunteer Martha Sorahan saying so long.